Okay, you're welcome, outstanding morning, beautiful people, outstanding morning, powerful people. You're welcome to today's training. Today we're looking at HLS Beverage. HLS Beverage, you're looking at the various beverages Edmark International has that are not part of the P4 products that we looked at last 2 weeks, right? That was 2 weeks ago. So Edmark has a lot of beverages, so very many. And our beverages are a lifestyle. So when people ask you, how long will I take these products for? Before I stop, you help them understand that they are like your tea, they are like your Milo, they are like your Lipton. As long as you're taking...
Sheriff, who is there? Is it this morning? No, so to move on.
Go move it. Go to move it. So as long as they are taking beverages, they will continue to take Edmark products. So Edmark products do not have a start and finish date. Okay. So when people are now asking, okay, if I start now, like a prospect Doris and I were attending to, and it was like, if I start now, how long am I going to take it for? I said, first, because you have a health challenge, we'll first place you on a 90-day program. But for me, I've been taking these products since 2016. And it's just my normal beverage. So I don't take any other beverage. And that was when he was like, oh, really? You mean they are beverages? I said, yes, because he has never really seen the products. I said, yes, they are beverages, just like your normal Milo, your normal Lipton, your normal, those that like alcohol, those that like mineral, your normal beverages. So you can use them to replace those other beverages. So they are food, they are not chemical, and they are not medication. So our beverages are for their lifestyle. When something is a lifestyle, it means it's something you do continuously without stop. So we have a variety of beverages, but today we're going to be looking at some of them, okay? Because Beauty Pack will not be here. Beauty Pack will have its own training, the Beauty Pack presentation, BPP, that's separate. So we'll also treat that maybe next week, okay? We'll look at Beauty Pack. Now, the wellness revolution, we all know that many people these days, they care about their health because everybody now knows that prevention is better than cure. If you can prevent it, then you can go for a checkup and they monitor you instead of waiting for the disease to swallow you first before you start curing it. Now, coffee on its own is a billion-dollar industry. Over 2 billion cups of coffee are consumed per day. Now, imagine marrying those 2 billion cups of coffee with what? Health and wellness. Making it healthy so that people who are now drinking coffee are getting health benefits from it. So you can imagine the volume of money in the system that we are not tapping from if we are not deeply into telling people about this life-saving product. So now, this is by Paul Zempilza. He's an economist. He's also a health and wellness person. And he says the next trillion-dollar industry is the health and wellness industry. And now imagine saying, okay, people drink coffee all the time. Okay, Doris, please reach out to Pierre. She's saying she can't connect. I don't understand why she cannot connect.
I'm calling them.
Call her. Let's know what the problem is, why she cannot connect.
Okay.
Please. Okay, so Paul Zempilza is an economist. He's also a health and wellness person. So he's now telling us that people drink coffee naturally, and now you are adding health benefits to coffee. Health and wellness sector on its own, it's over $1 trillion, and coffee on its own over 1 billion. So you can see, combining the two, that's why you have the plus. Coffee plus health.
Hello, sis.
Coffee plus health and wellness equals what? Money. Because to make money, just find how you can help more people solve their problems. So now what we are saying is that coffee, yes, people take it for enjoyment. People take it because they just love it. It gives them early morning energy. But now you are saying if you take it, you're also going to get health benefits from it. So now this has opened up a lot for us, especially in Edmark International. Now imagine, what if you could profit only Okay, convert, put it in your currency. For us, you say kobo. You can profit, for example, 1 kobo from selling 2 billion cups of coffee consumed worldwide every day. That will be 2 million naira per day. That's what you will earn if you are selling these coffees to people to improve their health. So now all the side effects people get from coffee. Some will say, oh, if I take coffee, my brain is like this, is that. You don't get such from Edmark International. Was it last week I shared a testimony of a lady who took Cafe Power Black? She's been suffering from severe headaches for years. And from taking Cafe Power Black, the headache stopped. And we all know that Cafe Power Black is very good for fevers too. Exceptionally good for fevers. So now, assuming you could earn 1 cent per day from selling coffees, so that means you are making $2 million per day just on coffees. Why? Because already people are taking coffee. But what you are now doing is telling them that, oh, now this coffee you are taking has health benefits. Why not just take them for health reasons? Okay? And with that, you will begin to expand, solve problems, and make money. Fastest way to make money is to solve problems. We listened to CM Randy when he did his presentation earlier, was it last month? And he was like, if he has need of money, what he does is he calculates how many packets of coffee will generate this money I'm looking for. So he goes to look for people who have problems and people who can benefit from these products, sells the products, makes his money, meets his target. Why do we all need to take Edmark beverages? I think if we understand that, it's going to help all of us. Now, for those that are just joining, you're welcome. Outstanding morning to all of you. We'll be taking questions at the end of the class. So please, I plead with you to take note of your questions so that the class can flow. And at the end of the class, you can ask your questions. So now, like I said, why do we all need to take Edmark beverages? Why? Everybody experiences air pollution in all our locations, whatever country we are joining in from. We all have vehicles in those countries. We have motorbikes, we have generators in those countries. Those things pollute the air and we inhale them all the time, even dust. Even people that smoke cigarettes around us, if we are not smokers, those things affect us. Of course, high cost of medical treatment. When your life degenerates and it becomes something you need to be admitted for, to constantly be treated for, you know how much that will cost you. And stress, you see, people pass through stress every day. You now understand how Edmark beverages can help you manage stress. Junk food that we eat, congestion, you know, noise pollution. For those of us, we know a place in Lagos that looks like this picture where you have all these buses and the noise, we can imagine it. Alcohol, drug abuse, name it, different things. Now, these are all part of what? This is an industry. In order to solve this problem, that's the health and wellness industry, which is now $1 trillion industry. Because everybody now, since the pandemic, everybody now understands the importance of beginning to look for what will help you take care of your health challenges that will not cause a side effect like medications, because the prolonged use of medications have led to what? Serious health issues in other organs of the body. It has led to the pack-up of organs, key organs like the kidney, the liver, from excessive use of medications. Medications are to jumpstart the body. They are not what you should keep taking consistently for years. And that is where the risk comes from. But the sad thing is that some people cannot help it. They have to live on medications on a daily basis. If not, their body will not be able to function. So what do? We provide solution to those people. Several people have been able to wean themselves off medication through the help of their doctors from consuming Edmark products. And if you are here today, please, I plead with you, you are not a doctor, okay? And Edmark products are not medications. You can see they are beverages, healthy lifestyle beverages. And beverage is food. What Edmark products do is that they give the body the required nutrients, and then the body is able to take care of itself. So never say you have a patient, I beg you. If they go to the hospital, they are diagnosed by a doctor. Doctor gives them medication. They can include Edmark products. Edmark products will never interfere with medication. It is food. And as they begin to feel better, their doctor will wean them off medication, not you. I hope that we all have heard that. So you're not the one to tell the person abandon your drugs. No, when he goes for follow-up visits with his own doctor or her own doctor, doctor will check and say, okay, stop this medication. Oh, reduce this. We heard the story of the Angela from Zambia, how she was managing high blood pressure, severe constipation, obesity, stress, and then she was placed on high blood pressure medication. You notice that over time, what did she say? She said that her doctor weaned her off her medication. It was her doctor that told her, no need to take these medications again. And it was a gradual process. The doctor first reduced to half, now reduced one tablet to half, monitored her over time before asking her to leave the medications because her body had repaired itself. So we're all in that training. If you miss that training, it's on YouTube, okay? You can private chat me. I'll send you. I'll send you the link so you listen to it again, so you'll understand. So it's your doctor. You also listen to the EM Solange that had severe health challenge for 12 years. And how she was also weaned off her. She used to take up to 12 tablets a day until she came across Edmark Beverages. And of course, she was gradually weaned off those medications. So please take note. The reason I'm stressing this is for us to understand our products are not medicine. They are beverages, healthy lifestyle beverages. In other words, they are food with nutrients that will give the body what the body needs to repair itself. And as the body is repairing itself, the doctor will reduce your medication, and over time, the doctor will ask you to stop taking the medications, okay? I need us to be clear with that. Now, health and wellness is $1 trillion industry. Now, throw in a 5,000-year-old secret, which we call what? Ganoderma, into a multi-trillion wellness industry. So what do we have when we do that? Now, Ganoderma is known as reishi, also known as lindsay. And these is what we call the Ganoderma lucidum. That's the biological name. It's also known as the immortality plant. Immortality, you know what immortality means now? Something that lives very, very long, or in quotes, never dies. That's what the Ganoderma is called. Over 5,000 years ago, only ancient Chinese emperors take Ganoderma to treat ailments. Glorified in Chinese literature and often referred to as what? The elixir of life. Now, Ganoderma lucidum contains the following active compounds, and this will explain why the products that have Ganoderma lucidum in them, okay, helps the body the way they do, because we have various products that contain Ganoderma lucidum. Now, they contain adaptogen triterpenes. They are antioxidative, anti-inflammatory, antihypertensive, and anti-tumor, any form of growth. They kill growth. Now, adaptogens also reduce stress. So they help the body reduce what we call cortisol, the stress hormone. That's what adaptogens do. While the triterpenes are the antioxidative, anti-inflammatory, antihypertensive, and anti-tumor properties of Ganoderma lucidum. So imagine combining the two. And that's why we'll tell you Ganoderma lucidum can kill the growth of any form of tumor from the roots, any form of growth from the roots, any form of abnormal cell in the body, kills it from the roots, right from the roots. It also contains germanium. Now, germanium, when we say germanium, we mean organic. Note, organic germanium that comes from food. That comes from food, like our onion contains germanium. Now, this supports the immune system, Oxygen is oxygen rich, meaning it gives the body oxygen and increases metabolism. So for people, there's some people they tell you as you age, your metabolism slows down. That's why you begin to add weight around your abdomen. When your metabolism is slow, you put on, your body stores up, what do you call it again? Your body stores up the fats, and then what happens? You begin to add weight. It begins to store up calories. But when your body burns it, that's why two people can eat. One is always slim, the other one, small thing, you are bloated because your body's metabolism is slow while the other one's own is very fast. And as we age, you notice that metabolism also slows down. So germanium helps with that. It also contains polysaccharides, which means it removes toxins and controls the destruction of healthy cells in the body. So the more healthy cells we have, what happens? The healthier we are. Now, see, as an adaptogen triterpene, it kills bad, as in flushes out bad cells, anti-inflammatory, anti-tumor. And as a polysaccharide, it prevents the healthy cells from dying. So you can see that it's a two-edged process, a two-edged benefit. As it is reducing one, it is increasing the good ones. It contains coumarin, which increases blood flow in the veins and decreases capillary permeability. What is capillary permeability? Now, you know the capillary is the blood vessels, you know, it's like a sieve. It's not nylon. So nutrients can pass in and out just like waste can pass out, okay, from them. But you notice that when the ability for nutrients to come out is very high, what happens? The body does not get the needed nutrients, even oxygen, because they all flow through the blood. So when the permeability is too high, we lose nutrients, we lose oxygen. It could lead to what we call low blood pressure. It could lead to several diseases. And the body will not be able to repair itself. So this Ganoderma lucidum also regulates capillary permeability. Contains mannitol. Mannitol protection against tooth decay, useful for people with diabetes, and as an alternate sweetener also for them. It contains adenosine, which aids in weight loss. Of course, if it's going to reduce the stress hormone cortisol, it will also help with weight loss, because some people's fat come as a result of excess cortisol, which is the stress hormone. This promotes sleep, meaning you're able to relax. And remember that the body repairs itself when you sleep. Now, it prevents fragmentation of platelets. What is the meaning of that? You know, when you have an injury, you have a cut, your body will clot, where the blood will clot. When it clots, what happens? The blood will stop, you stop losing blood. But where it doesn't clot, it means the person will continue to lose blood with non-stop. So this prevents you from losing blood, meaning enhances clotting. And where fragmentation of platelets is also not prevented, you find out it can lead to thrombosis. Thrombosis is that one they say, okay, a clot in the leg that moves to the heart and the person dies. It leads to that. Also leads to high blood pressure because the bad cholesterol in the blood, it cannot handle it. So it begins to cause a clot. Remember when we did HLS P4, we looked at the arteries. There was a drawing of the arteries and you saw a clogged artery that was clogged with low density lipoprotein, which is LDL, bad cholesterol. Please, as you enter, just mute yourself. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please mute yourself so that we can concentrate. Please note that questions will be taken at the end of the class. So please note your questions. At the end of the class, we will handle questions. So prevents fragmentation of platelets. All these are benefits of Ganoderma lucidum. Now, like I said, we have various products that contain Ganoderma lucidum, the immortality plant. It's a mushroom. actually. Now, the benefits of Ganoderma lucidum boost the immune system, oxygenates the body and balances the body pH. You know, remember when we treated P4, we said cancer cannot dwell in an alkaline-rich environment, which has to do with the pH. When the body is highly acidic, it's prone to diseases. So these products or this Ganoderma mushroom also helps with the body pH. Boosts your stamina, supports blood circulation, and rejuvenates the cells of the body. Supports endurance, stamina and endurance, supports your memory and focus, reduces blood pressure, promotes a good night's sleep. Now, these are from naturopaths. These are people who believe in using herbs to treat the body. Now, this is by Mimbem, a leading naturopath from Australia. And she says, this is Ganoderma lucidum is also known as reishi. Remember, I mentioned it. This is the mushroom with amazing immune stimulating properties. There is also evidence that it can prevent certain types of cancers. That's according to Mimbem. Indiana University of Health by Dr. Daniel Silva, lead researcher of the study lunched on the 15th of April of 2008, issue of the British Journal of Cancer, said on Ganoderma lucidum. We saw a number of positive results from our investigation on aggressive human breast cancer cells, including a lower rate of uncontrolled growth of new cancer cells, suppression of the aggressive behavior, and the formation of fewer blood vessels that feed the cancer cells essential nutrients, meaning it kills the cancer cells from the roots. If they are not fed, they die. So these are from naturopaths, okay, from two different, and the articles are here. So we can go further to Google the articles, take a screenshot. You can Google it further to read more about Ganoderma lucidum. No wonder it's known as the immortality plant. It's a mushroom. Now, Ganoderma lucidum in alleviating fatigue in cancer survivors. We know that cancer patients are treated with chemotherapy, radiotherapy, and those things kill both the good and bad bacteria good and bad cells, in the body. So now what does Ganoderma lucidum do to survivors? Okay, what is most interesting is that the researchers found that Ganoderma spores did actually lower levels of inflammatory molecules that are associated with fatigue, in particular TNF-A and interleukin-6. These are more medical terms, okay? Now, both of which are related to inflammation associated with many diseases, including many cancers. So TNF-A is tumor necrosis factor alpha. So if you are you like medical terms, you can go further to look at what these two things do. Now, this is extracted from Department of Internal Medicine, the third affiliated hospital of Harbin Medical University, Harbin 150086, Heilongjiang province in China. Okay? Amongst other crucial studies, Ganoderma has been proven by scientific research to be effective both in prevention and as supplementary treatment for diabetes. This is extracted from Ganoderma, the Ultimate Herbal Medicine by Dr. Deng Hai Chen, Chapter 5, Research into the Effects of Ganoderma in Chronic Disease. Now, Ganoderma lucidum as an immunonutrition with its unique array of compounds working in concert, meaning working together, could play a major role in current treatment practices for histamine-mediated allergic response, including what? Asthma. So histamine-mediated, meaning once it triggers, it helps regulate it. So for example, an asthma attack, there's some things that trigger it, which makes the body respond the way it does, which causes a crisis. But what Ganoderma will do is to go and help correct it, help regulate it so that the person does not go into a crisis. This is extracted from the use of Ganoderma lucidum reishi in the management of histamine-mediated allergic responses by Martin Powell, Natural Health Center, Luton, UK. This is from UK. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Let's combine these three things together. 5,000 years old longevity secret, which is Ganoderma lucidum, $1 trillion wellness industry, and the most consumed beverage in the world. And what is this most consumed beverage? Who is in the house? Do I have people in the house listening to me? What is this most consumed beverage in the world? Who can tell me?
Coffee.
Coffee. Thank you very much. Coffee. So imagine combining these three in coffee. So already you enjoy coffee. And all of a sudden they are telling you now that the coffee you are taking can help your health. So you are no longer just taking it for the sake of it. You're taking it to improve your health. You will get a coffee that will change your life forever. And sincerely speaking, Edmark coffees have transformed a lot and lots and lots and lots and lots of lives. And what we are waiting for is your own story. If you're a guest in the house today, it's your own story, how Edmark coffees have helped you. Okay? So you get a coffee that will change your life forever. Ladies and gentlemen, first of its kind, introducing Edmark's Miracle Mushroom Blend Coffee. We know them now. Our mocha, Edmark Mocha, our Edmark Cafe 73. Okay, now we're going to be looking at these coffees in according to the brands that have Ganoderma lucidum. So you can take Edmark coffees in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, as you like it. I don't think a day passes I don't take. My husband knows when he's reducing. When he's available, I don't take less than 2 sachets. So when he sees me taking one, he will look at me and say, it's finishing, right? He will begin to laugh. Because I can't take one brand. I mix them to get the full benefits. And that's the beauty of Edmark International. Today I mixed 3. I had 2 sachets of ginseng, 1 sachet of Cafe 73. Please mute yourself, darling. Oh, sorry, let me mute this person. It takes a while to find who the person is. Okay. Okay, thank you. Funny thing is, I can't find where the noise is coming from.
It's the Dorian that is noise is coming from Dorian's page.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Muted that. So you can take our coffees in the morning, afternoon, or evening, anytime. So it does not have the side effects you experience with other coffees. Now, the Miracle Mushroom Blend, which is the Ganoderma lucidum. Powerful ingredient is the Ganoderma lucidum, more than 4,000 years of history, originally referred to for what? Reserved for royalty. That's the picture of Ganoderma lucidum. That's the picture. It's a mushroom. Regarded by the Chinese as the king of herbs or the miracle herb because of its ability to help improve the body's healing capacity and longevity. With well over 150 antioxidants and phytonutrients, Ganoderma lucidum is the closest thing to nutritional perfection found in nature. So our products are 100% natural, no side effects, okay? No chemical, no preservative. Benefits of our Miracle Mushroom Blends. Number 1, it lowers blood sugar, boosts the immune system, oxygenates the body, rejuvenates cells, enhances sexual vitality, promotes good sleep. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the first set, we have our Edmark Cappuccino and our Edmark Cafe 73. This is obviously an old slide because we don't have cappuccino anymore, but we still have our Edmark Cafe 73 instant coffee mix with Ganoderma extract. Now, our Cafe 73 is concentrated Ganoderma lucidum. Okay, it's sugar-free, tastes delicious. Boosts the immune system, lowers your blood sugar level. That's the Cafe 73. I don't have in the house. I would have shown you a pack. Okay, it looks like this white pack here where we wrote Cafe 73. Lowers blood sugar level, especially those with diabetes. Ganoderma blended with the best quality coffee beans and non-dairy creamer. No artificial coloring, flavoring, or preservative. How do you make your cap 73? Pour a sachet in a cup, fill it with 100 milliliters of hot water, stir and drink. Please, no need to add sugar or milk to our products. Please, no need to add sugar or milk to our products. No need to add sugar or milk. Just put in hot water, stir and drink. That's the beauty of our products. So you don't add, just pour in hot water as it is, open the sachet, pour in a cup, add hot water. To your likeness. I always like it very thick. And then drink. You can take it with your bread if you are a bread person. Take it with your biscuits. You can take it after your eba and ogbolo soup for those in the house that like eba. Just drink it, enjoy it. Okay? Why our coffee? Why do you need to take Edmark coffee? Why? Because it rejuvenates your body and your senses. That's why you need to take them. Number 2 product, we have our Spiral Meal. I was talking to a guest with Doris. Yeah, that was 2 days ago, right? And the guy, that was on Saturday, I think. And he complained that he's managing ulcer.
Good evening, sir.
That
Fine,
is
thank
managing
you.
ulcer. And I told him to get this product, including shake of splina. Madam Idore, if you unmute yourself again, I will find you in Ghana cedis, not in Naira. If you unmute yourself again, Idore, I will find you. Okay, introducing our second beverage called our Spiro. Now for Ganoderma, maybe in the next slide, we have products like Troika, also Troikani. They all contain Ganoderma. Cafe 73 contains Ganoderma. Mocha contains Ganoderma. So Spiro is another product. Spiro contains spirulina, rice bran, and oat bran. Now, spirulina is a single-cell edible microscopic blue-green algae with the shape of a perfect coil. The ability of spirulina to grow in warm alkaline environments such as freshwater lakes rich in salt ensures its hygienic status as no other organism can survive to pollute the water in which this algae thrives. When we treated P4 Healthy Living Seminar P4, we saw how our spirulina is harvested. We talked about it in that training. Okay. It also contains rice bran. Rice bran is a byproduct of the rice milling process, conversion of brown rice to white rice, and it contains various antioxidants that impart beneficial effects on human health. Now, it also contains oat bran. The outer casing of the oat grain, this part of the grain is very high in soluble fiber. Oat bran works by absorbing excess cholesterol on its way through our body. Benefits of Spiro. Now, look at the various components of Spiro, which is the spirulina, the rice bran, and the oat bran. Spirulina strengthens the immune system, supports cardiovascular health, and lowers cholesterol. It improves gastrointestinal and digestive health and enhances the natural cleansing detoxification mechanism of the body. Rice bran is high in dietary fiber, normalizes blood sugar, improves liver function, reduces headaches, and improves mental function. Oat bran lowers bad cholesterol, the low-density lipoprotein, and prevents buildup of dangerous plaques in the arteries. All these are contained in Spiro. Now, spirulina, we say, spirulina is the blue-green algae. We have spirulina tablets, which we treated in P4 Healthy Living Seminar. But today we're looking at spirulina in our Spiro meal. Now, this is the best food of the 21st century, according to United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization. by FDA Best Nutritional Supplement by the United States Food and Drug Administration. This is the 21st century best health food for human beings, according to United States Food and Drug Administration. Spirulina is a food for the future by United States Department of Agriculture, and spirulina is the best natural food by West Germany International Food Expo 1983. Now, these are from different bodies, not from Edmark International, telling us the importance of spirulina. And spirulina, you know, we have it in tablet form, which is the one we treated in P4 Health Club. P4 Healthy Living Seminar. And we have it in our spiral meal, which is what we are looking at today. Now, spiral meal is good for people who have ulcer. Helps them heal the ulcer wound. It's a meal that contains a lot of protein when mixed with what we call meal replacement therapy, which we also treated in P4 Healthy Living Seminar. And when you use it as your breakfast with MRT, it increases your protein and reduces your ability to get hungry. So it's also very good for weight loss, helps your digestive system, takes care of the heart. So spirulina is very, very good. And of course, Spiro tastes great. For those of us that have taken Spiro tastes great. So it's a cereal. You put this, Spiro is not coffee or tea. Spiro is like your golden morn. For those that know golden morn, that's what Spiro is like. So you put in hot water, you stir, and you take it the way you take your golden morn or cornflakes. That's how Spiro is. That's how Spiro is. It's not a coffee, and it's not tea. So you can add, you don't need to add sugar or milk to Spiro, just hot water. And it's good for the brain of children. Spiro is very good for the brain of both adults and children. So when you take Spiro, you will not suffer from Alzheimer's disease or any of those brain diseases that they tell you old people suffer from. Sorry, please, I'm looking for this person again to mute this person. Okay, so Spiro is very, very good. You really enjoy Spiro if you've never tasted it. It's a beautiful meal. And for you that you're always in a hurry to go to work in the morning, you can't take breakfast. Instead of skipping breakfast completely, you can just take your sachet of Spiro to work. So get hot water from your dispenser in the office, put your Spiro, stir, and take it. The way you take your golden morn or cornflakes, and you're okay for the day with. Packed with high nutrients and vitamins and minerals. Now, we have teas also. So there are some people that will tell you, no matter how you convince them, they'll tell you, I don't want coffee. So we have a set of teas that the person can also take. So we have our red bubble tea. Red bubble tea is like our red yeast coffee because they contain the basic components for the two are the same. But there's something red bubble tea has that our red yeast coffee does not have. So for those that don't like coffee, we have tea for you that will also enhance your health. This is an instant tea powder mixed with red yeast rice. Now, it contains green tea. Green tea is rich in antioxidant compounds of polyphenols that helps the body fight harmful free radicals. What are these free radicals? You can see air pollution, UV rays, alcohol, smoking. These are some of these free radicals that can affect the body. So free radicals damage cells, and damaged cells lead to what? Cancer, atherosclerosis, which is the hardening of the arteries of the body, or of the arteries, sorry, Alzheimer's disease, rheumatoid arthritis, and many other diseases. Now, it contains red yeast rice, which is a byproduct of rice that contains chemical compounds called monacolin K, which prohibits the production of what? HMG-CoA reductase, which is a sticky part of cholesterol, which is actually the bad cholesterol. That is what makes the LDL, which is a low-density lipoprotein, stick to the arteries. It is this compound. So red yeast rice will prevent that from happening. Introducing a 2-in-1 beneficial health drink made from the leaves of Camellia sinensis, which is our green tea plant mixed with red yeast rice. Ladies and gentlemen, you have our red bubble tea. Now, this is a drink inspired from Malaysia's teh tarik, which is literally means pool tea. If you make red bubble tea, you notice how red bubble tea is, how do I explain it now? It has this very bubbly. If I have somebody in the house who loves red bubble tea too much, let me see, is she here? CM Dupe, are you in the house? Every day
I'm here.
she'll tell me, do you have red bubble tea? My red bubble tea has finished. What does red bubble tea do for you?
Red bubble tea helps reduces my nervousness. Red bubble tea helps my eyes because I stare at the screen a lot. Red bubble tea helps my abdomen, my abdominal this thing. Normally I don't have menstrual cramps, but it also helps.
Okay. Thank you very much, my CM. Thank you. Another thing red bubble tea does for you is your bones. So anybody that complains of bone pain, arthritis, what's the other one?
Waist pain, joint
Waist
pain. Yeah,
pain,
I've done
joint
that one.
pain. Okay, it helps you with that too.
Yes.
Red bubble tea is very good for the bones. So if you mix red bubble tea with cafe 73, beautiful, very beautiful. So if you go to the gym, you are having body pains, just take the tea, you'll be relaxed. It will help. It helps the muscles too. Red bubble tea is because of the green tea benefits of red bubble tea, is very good for the bones. Now it boosts the immune defenses. See, builds stronger bones. So you can't suffer from, what's that word? That thing, brittle bones,
Osteoporosis.
osteoporosis, brittle bones. You won't suffer from that. Contains antioxidants, increases metabolism, reduces stress and depression. Red bubble tea is very good for people managing depression. Very, very good for them. Excellent for them. If you mix it with ginseng, very good too for those managing depression. Benefits of red yeast rice: reduces the level of bad cholesterol and triglycerides in the body, raises the level of good cholesterol, enhances circulation and digestion. So if you're overfed, you take red bubble tea to help that food digest. Soothes abdominal pain for people with menstrual pain, any form of abdominal pain, vomiting. Red bubble tea is very good. Invigorates the function of the spleen, meaning it filters the blood, removes impurities from the blood. Offers antioxidant and anti-aging properties. So if you want to look younger, what do you take? You take red bubble tea and a combination of coffees. So what do you have? You have a right combination for a healthier and possible longer life. Direction: pour a sachet of red bubble tea in 140 milliliter of hot water. Stir well before you drink. Now, do not add sugar or milk to any of our products. It's not important. Just stir and drink. We're not going to treat instant soup because we no longer have instant soup. We're going to be looking at other Ganoderma products now. Now, coffee is one of the most widely consumed beverages in the world. We've gone through this. Okay. We're looking at the power of what now? Troika. Some people call it striker. You know, we used to say, those days we go for seminar, we talk about troika. So one man came to meet us, said, no, this one is striker, it's not troika. From the experience he got after taking troika. Troika is 3 times stronger, 3 times power, and 3 times stamina. So this is good for both men and women. I call this a hormonal tea. So people managing hormonal imbalance, this is very good for them, both male and female. Though we have the female version now, which is our Troikani, which is for female. But before we got Troikani is quite new. Troikani was introduced 2020. What year are we? 2025? 2023? Yeah. But before then, we had Troika. Troika is also very good, very, very good. Now, it contains ginseng, a popular traditional medicine with a host of benefits. Some of the benefits of ginseng: enhances memory and cognitive function, aids weight loss, increases testosterone level, that's the male hormone, suppresses cancer growth, treats sexual dysfunction in men. It also contains tongkat ali, also known as Malaysian ginseng. This traditional medicine ingredient has long been used as an aphrodisiac and remedy for age-related sexual disorders and symptoms of andropause. You know, andropause is menopause for men. Okay, now, benefits of Tongat Ali: promotes skeletal health, boosts energy and libido, decreases water retention, reduces cortisol, normalizes blood sugar levels. Ganoderma extract, it also contains Ganoderma, also known as the miracle mushroom, as it is used for various herbal remedies. Now, special benefits of, we've been doing the mushroom since, so we all know some of the benefits now of Ganoderma lucidum. Boosts energy level and immune system, lowers cholesterol, oxygenates the blood and the body, and rejuvenates the cells. We have two variants of Troika. We have the Troika sugar-free and the sweet Troika. So some people like the sugar-free, but you can also use what we call our Emphos as a sweetener in Troika. Just like you can use Emphos for Cafe Power Black. So Troika comes in two variants, the sugar-free and the sweet Troika. 3 times stronger, 3 times power, and 3 times stamina with Troika. Introducing our Cafe Power Black. Now, Cafe Power Black, this Cafe Power Black, Troika, Cafe 73, Mocha, they all contain Ganoderma. Coffee that tastes better, not bitter. The power of espresso in a sachet. Key ingredients of Cafe Power Black: you have the coffee powder, micro-ground coffee powder, Ganoderma extracts. A cup of Cafe Power Black helps lowers the blood pressure. Of course, it's not so clear. Boosts the immune system, oxygenates the body, rejuvenates the cells. Okay. It promotes sexual function in men too. Cafe Power Black, it's very good for them. Also helps relieve those managing high blood sugar, regulates the blood sugar. So you can add Emphos to our Cafe Power Black, but I don't add Emphos. I take it like that. So when I'm experiencing the early stage of, when you think you're going to have a fever, so what I do is I take Cafe Power Black, concentrated volume of Cafe Power Black. Very good for fever, for runny nose, cough. Very, very good. Fall in love with the original black, a sugar and creamer free that tastes better and satisfies your senses. 10 reasons why you can use Emphos. Emphos is our sweetener, Edmark sweetener. So those sweet-tooth people that don't want sugar. Now, sugar can damage our health. Sugar increases the risk of diabetes. Sugar is a true silent killer. Sugar may be linked to cancer production and may affect cancer survival. Sugar increases stress. Sugar and alcohol have similar toxic liver effects on the body. Sugar may sap your brain power. Sugar causes tooth decay. Sugar accelerates aging. Sugar is making us fat. Introducing our Emphos, which is a sugar replacement without calories. Emphos, just 1 drop of Emphos. 1 drop of Emphos is 700 times sweeter than sugar. For those that have used Emphos, you know it now. Very, very sweet. I'm supposed to play a video here, but the video is not playing. Let me see if it will play. Video is not playing. Okay. The key ingredients in Emphos, you have the sucralose, you have sugar, calorie-free sugar replacement. What is sucralose? Why is sucralose safe? It has an excellent safety profile, more than 100 safety studies representing over 20 years of research, have shown sucralose to be safe. Experts and researchers agree that people can consume a variety of food and beverages sweetened with sucralose on a daily basis without concern. It is approved to use in over 80 countries. People who have diabetes can use it, pregnant and breastfeeding mothers, children, and adults. Our M for special benefits, 600 times sweeter than normal sugar, 0 calories, 0 carbohydrates, good for diabetic patients, enhances weight loss, prevents tooth decay, enhances the taste, good for baking and cooking, and good for children and adults. Also, we use it in our P4 program. P4 program is a powerful program that helps for those who want to release some excess weight. So this is in Ghana. Okay, so we have our Ganoderma. We have our Ganoderma. Now we know that Mocha, Cafe 73, Cafe Power Black, Troikani, all contain Ganoderma, the miracle mushroom. So we're looking at our manufacturing plants. For those that will be in Malaysia, 2026, we'll be visiting our manufacturing plant. So if you desire to go for leadership and team building camp in 2026, April 23 to 29, 2026, you can private chat me. So I'll tell you what requires to be there, because we are obviously going to be visiting the manufacturing plant. So this is just an overview of Edmark manufacturing plant. For those of us who are guests in the house, Edmark owns its own manufacturing plant. And when we say it owns it, 100% owns it. I've been to that manufacturing plant, I think over 2 or 3 times. And everything is well regulated, mechanized. So you have limited human interference. So this is just a glimpse of our good manufacturing process manufacturing plant. Okay. Now we have our hallway of GMP certified food clean room. We have our packaging area, auto shrink wrap machine. We have our 1-ton giant blender. I remember when this blender came, then they took us through it. Mr. Marcos showed us how it functions. And we have the loading and unloading of raw materials. You have a glimpse of GMP manufacturing plant, still our new machineries, the ROEDI water filter. Okay, what is this water used for? Who's going to tell me? What is our reverse osmosis electrodenization water used for?
Lena.
It's used for our spleener liquid chlorophyll. Yes, that's the water that is used for our spleener liquid chlorophyll. Ultra pure water. These are Redis coffee auto-cartoning. This is tablet counting for products like spirulina, which come in tablet forms. Tablet pressing, tablet metal detector, and the duster. Ladies and gentlemen, jumpstart now your journey to a world of what? Healthy living and what? Feel good. When? Now. Yeah. So now we can take your questions if you have questions. And so the room is open now. You can unmute yourself and ask your questions, or type your questions in the comments section. Let me see if there's anything there yet. Rebecca and Eba. Okay, so if you have questions, please ask your question. Maybe you want to do a combination for someone managing a health challenge. What combination is best? We can also guide you and tell you what products to get. Like for ulcer now, you get your spleener, which is very good for ulcer, Spiro, red bubble tea, or Redis coffee because of the abdominal pain effect of ulcer. So that will help relieve abdominal pain. So you can also add the spirulina to it. Then after a while, you start with the spleener so the wound can heal. Remember in our P4 training, we saw that spleener can heal both internal and external wound, and ulcer is an internal wound. So you start by taking spleener for at least 2 weeks before you introduce shake-off. And the 2 weeks you are taking spleener, you'll be taking your Spiro, and you'll be taking your red bubble tea or Redis coffee. So after 2 weeks of that, you now introduce your shake-off, and you mix the shake-off with spleener and water. and you find out that your ulcer, it won't only heal, it will completely heal your ulcer. We've had several testimonies about ulcer that have been healed using Edmark products. So if you are looking for, okay, what combination will work for a certain health challenge, you can ask your question, and we'll also give our insights. But the thing we should all know is that Edmark products are not drugs. Edmark products are healthy lifestyle beverages that enhances health. Sorry, you have a question? So do we have questions or contributions? Or you want to share a testimony concerning Edmark products or beverages? Sorry, Edmark, today is beverages. So if you want to share a testimony concerning Edmark beverage, for those of us who have been using this beverage, tell us how long you've been using it and tell us what it did for you. Who would like to share? Or who would like to ask a question? Rebecca Ilori. Rebecca, are you in the house? Or she has dropped off. I can't find her. Okay, she's not here. No, she's here. Rebecca, are you there? Or if you have your customers' experience concerning any of the products, you can also share. For those of us that have been... Aha! Chiwewa, are you in the house? I think she has a testimony on Troika. Chiwewa, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, please, can you share your Troika testimony?
Okay, there's this person in my place, and
can we see your face, please? Is it
sold
possible?
to him.
My can we see your face? Is it possible?
It's not possible unless I'll go out of the house.
Oh no, don't go out. We can hear you. Carry on.
Unless I'll...
Don't go out. Continue.
All right, so the man bought the tracker from me and he used it. So after like 2 weeks, he called me and said, I did not even ask him what the product I gave him does to him. I said, I don't know what happened. Now said he had dislocation on his shoulder and that they have carried him to orthopedic, they have done everything for him, but that hand, he cannot sleep on that particular side of the hand. That each time he sleeps and gets to that place, that he will not have any sleep again. So I was like, what now happened? And I said that after taking the troika, that he now removed the pains. That he had to go and search and saw that the troika contains tongali, and that tongali is capable of removing from somebody's body. So I thought, sorry.
Sorry, my ear. Can you continue?
All right, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but it seems I don't know, maybe her network or something like that. Outstanding money.
Outstanding money. We can hear you now.
Okay, she's back now.
Okay. when he told me that, I thought is a joke. So I had a friend that has a waist pain. Her when we were in secondary school, they removed what is the name, stool under her when we stood up, and she wants to sit down. Somebody removed her chair, and she fell on the concrete, and she broke her what do they call it?
Spinal
Her
cord.
waist plates. No, where the plates, there's a disc plate on her waist. So when she broke the her distance, so they took her everywhere. So at this time she has been having pain all over. So I now gave her a pack of Troika. I said she should use it because she has been a very good person to me. So and I told her she should use it. Then after some time, I went and meet her. So she was like, and I asked her what happened. She said, that easily wake up. She would drag herself out of bed. But after using the like a baby, and in the morning, she just
Her network is very, very poor. She'll soon come back again. Her network is poor. She has dropped off completely. Okay.
okay. Can you see her?
We
Yeah.
can hear you now.
So that
We can
was
hear you
it.
now. We didn't hear everything.
Okay, what I was saying is that when she used the Troika, the waist pain went off her. You know, that she wasn't like before. When she woke up, she would drag herself. She would first, think of how she would stand up from the Troika. She just stood up with the all strength was to stand up from and ease herself. So it was then I now knew that the Troika is good for the pains.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people has already said something like that too. A lot of people that I gave, they also said that Troika is good for pain, manages pain very well. So Troika is very good for that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's because
I
Tonga
feel like
Tali, yes, we heard you, ma. Thank you. Tonga Tali
thank you.
promotes skeletal health.
Okay.
Promotes skeletal health. That's why it's very good for bone pain. So very, very, very good. Thank you very much. Who would like to share another testimony? Oh, let me see. Who would like call now? Any of the beverages that has helped. Aha! I don't know if CM Nelly is at home. My CM, CM Nelly. Can you hear me, ma?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, you're welcome, ma.
Thank you.
Okay, can you share any experience you've had with beverages, red bubble tea, Cap 73, anyone, maybe with you or your prospects?
Okay, so I have well, with Troika, I think it does a lot. One of the key benefits is the boosting of energy and libido. And in previous this you mentioned that it improves the men's how do you call it?
Libido.
It has a
Testosterone.
besides the libido,
Testosterone.
testosterone, and then it makes them more active and more a better. I think we are all So they have good erections and all of those things. But I didn't take it seriously. And I had a group of men in my office discuss the fact that these days they are not able to engage their wives, because of the stress at work and all of that. So when they go, the stress is such that they just go to bed. And one of them asked that, Madam, don't you have anything for me? And I said, oh, I had Troika. And so he took the Troika, and he says that he's resolved all his marital issues with his
Wow.
wife. And when he came and he said he stayed longer, and his libido was higher, and he had to even now ask his wife's permission before he takes the troika because of the Togat Ali. So I think that the troika is okay for men. It helps them in that area, and that area is very important for the psychological existence of men, because once they are unable to do all of that, they think that they've become women. So it's one that helped my group of men in the office. Some of them said they even started having wet dreams and all of that. So so that's a testimony for that. Then my little sisters take a lot of, in fact, almost all our products. And for the youngest of them, who recently became a professor, she takes her red bubble tea, she takes her red yeast. So yesterday she went and did her annuals, and previously she had high cholesterol, but now, they gave her a clean bill of health from just taking her red yeast, red bubble tea, and troika. So she takes all. She mixes them. Sometimes she takes red yeast with red bubble tea, or she just mixes them and takes them. And they gave her a clean bill of health. The doctor actually said, your health, your results are very good. So I encourage all of us to take our red bubble tea, red yeast, and all of that. So I'm beginning to talk too much, but let me say one last thing. I have a niece that takes well, I don't know. That's for beauty pack. So I'll
Yeah,
leave it
beauty
for
pack.
them.
No, carry on,
Yeah.
carry on. We'll take beauty pack presentation maybe next week. But you can share, please
Okay.
share. So we'll
So
have this
yeah. So
anticipation.
yes. So this niece of mine from age 16 was moving about very soft. Her skin soft, as if she didn't have bones in her body. So her mommy gave her collagen. She's been taking collagen straight every day, 2 sachets of collagen every day. And my niece is now very firm. Unless I don't get anybody going to the US, she's in school in the US, I have to take collagen to her to take every day. She's firm, her skin is glorious. For a 20-year-old girl now, she's looking good. And I encourage all of us to take collagen. I take it myself. They tell me I don't look 60.
No, you don't.
I'm almost 60. I take collagen, but I add cafe 73 to my collagen every morning, especially if I want to look beautiful for some time. So I don't use any special creams on my body, but people asking me, what are you using? Why are you refusing to grow old? Because sometimes I take bio elixir, I finish a packet over a period. So depending on what I want to do, I add bio elixir, I do collagen, I add 73, and then I'm battling. So I encourage all of us to do that.
Can we
So
see your
you look.
face?
I don't know. I'm not. Okay, so
Yay! Please, can we give my CM a resound in Edmark International Club? Are you ready? 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
yeah.
go!
Wow. Edmark International.
International. Oh, yes. That's my crown manager in
Edmark
Ghana.
International.
Oh, yes. A powerful
yes.
woman, powerful leader in Ghana.
Yes. So thank you for the
Thank you,
opportunity.
Ma. Thank you so much. We'll be treating Beauty Park next week. So this, I want her to create the anticipation. If you know the beauties of Beauty Park, as a woman from 25 years and above, you should be taking Beauty Park every day. You will not even know what menopause is. They tell you hot flashes, you'll be wondering, what's that? Like, really? You won't even know what all those symptoms are when you take Beauty Pack. So we'll be discussing Beauty Pack next week. Invite your prospects, you to come in early. Okay, prepare yourselves, come with your questions if you have questions, and prepare yourself for the week. So that'll be next week, Tuesday, we'll be taking Beauty Pack. So do you have further questions? If we do not have, I would like to release everybody. But before then, can we give our chairman, the brain behind this company, 2 non-stop Edmark International Club? Are you ready? 1,
Oh, yes.
ready, go.
Edmark
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 International.
International.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Edmark
Edmark
International.
International.
Oh, yeah.
And one for everybody that joined this call today. I'm sure we learned something this night. At least we learned something.
Yeah.
So let's give it to ourselves. One resounding Edmark International Club. 1, 2, ready, go. Edmark
International.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So we have more boldness now to help people solve their problems. Sincerely, people just wear fine clothes, especially us women with lipstick and fine gele in Nigeria. And you notice that they manage a lot of diseases, a lot of health challenges. So we can be problem solvers because that's the fastest way. Help somebody to help somebody. That is why we say we are people helping people succeed in what? Health, in wealth, and in total well-being.
Health, wealth, and total well-being.
So feel good now and enjoy the rest of your night. So we'll be treating Beauty Park next week. I'll send
Total
out the
well-being.
flyer. Yeah. Thank you so much and good night. Feel good now. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Now.
Good to see you, Pat.
Yeah.